Some of New York's gun laws are on hold after a federal court issued a temporary restraining order. And Dre Clark is live in New York City in Times Square with how the state's governor is responding. Good morning, Dre.
Mitch, good morning. When New York State passed its new gun laws over the summer, lawmakers made it illegal to carry a gun here in Times Square. If you're caught, it's a felony. In fact, there are signs up all around the area reminding people that this is, or at least was, a gun-free zone. That's because yesterday a judge ruled that part of the law is now unconstitutional. The judge also striking down other key parts of the state's new gun laws. Now, the judge says prohibiting someone from carrying a gun on public transportation, including the subway system, is a direct violation of their Second Amendment rights. As you know, after the Supreme Court struck down New York State's century-old concealed carry laws this summer, the state rushed to put new laws into place. Among the new measures, concealed carry applicants have to prove they have good moral character, submit the names of their social media accounts for review, and sit down for an interview with a state official. All of this would have to happen before they are approved to carry a concealed weapon here in the state. Well, the judge says no. The state went too far with those requirements. A group called Gun Owners of America actually filed a federal lawsuit against the state. And Thursday, that group expressed gratitude for the judge's ruling. Meanwhile, New York Governor Kathy Hochul said this in part in reaction to the judge's ruling. While this decision leaves aspects of the law in place, it is deeply disappointing that the judge wants to limit my ability to keep New Yorkers safe and to prevent more senseless gun violence. Now, there are some parts of the state's new gun laws that will remain in place. For example, it is still illegal to carry a gun in educational settings, into places of worship, nursery schools, government buildings, and places like that. However, the judge says he is going to give the state essentially 3 business days to file an emergency appeal, and there we have every indication that the governor will indicate to the attorney general to go ahead and file that appeal. If that does not happen, all of these rulings will take effect next week. Mitch?
That's Dre Clark reporting, but it sounds like this is far from over. Thanks, Dre.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.